Installing a car seat into a vehicle. When you're installing your child's car seat, it is important to review the car seat's manual. Each car seat has different requirements for achieving a proper installation. Place the car seat in the back seat of your vehicle, following your vehicle's manual on which seating positions are permitted for child restraints.
You do want to keep them rear facing as long as possible. It's the safest method of transportation. So max out your time spent in the rear facing position before you switch them to this forward facing position.
Attach the car seat using either the universal anchorage system connectors or the vehicle seat belt.
The universal anchor system can be a little bit easier to use. All vehicles made after 2002 do have anchor connectors that you can attach them into. You'll place it into your vehicle seat, and then you'll find the anchor connectors in your vehicle. You can see in this vehicle, they are hidden behind a little plastic cover. They may also have a small button or a tag that shows you where they are. You'll then take your anchor point, which is a little clip like this, and clip it onto the anchor connector. You'll do that on both sides of the car seat. You want to make sure when you've clipped it in that you haven't done it upside down. It's nice and flat. There's no twists, anything like that along the strap there. You can then go ahead and begin to tighten your car seat. It can help to put a little bit of pressure onto the car seat and push it into the vehicle seat. It also helps if you take this excess strap and pull it in the direction that the belt is going itself. So once you've gotten it tight, your car seat may also have an additional feature called a lock off, which this car seat does. So it's an extra feature that helps you to get it even tighter. All you do is close it down and listen for the click, and then check for tightness once more. So now, when I check for tightness, it's not moving at all. You always check to make sure that your car seat is installed tightly at the belt path, which is this area here. There may be a little bit more movement at the top of the car seat base, and that's okay. You're checking at the belt path for less than an inch of movement, side to side, forward and back.
If your car seat has a carry handle, ensure it is placed in the correct position for use in the vehicle. This will vary depending on the seat.
The handle on this infant car seat, the position that it needs to be in when it's installed in the vehicle can vary on the make and model of the car seat. This particular one has a little sticker here to remind you that each time it's in the vehicle, the handle needs to be in the upright position. However, some other car seats may instead say that it needs to be in a lower down position. So check the stickers on your car seat and check the manual to make sure that you're in the right position each time you use the car seat.
For rear-facing car seats, check the recline angle of the car seat while you are parked on level ground. These car seats have indicator lines or bubble levels that will tell you when your car seat is correctly reclined.
Each car seat is going to have a different way to show you that it's been properly installed based on the recline angle. So this particular seat has a handy little leveler, and then it will show you where the blue indicator needs to be when the car seat's installed. And that's important because when a child's very young and they're not able to support their own head and neck, you want them to be laying back or more reclined in their car seat to keep their chin off of their chest. As they get older and move into a larger car seat, like a forward-facing car seat, then they can sit more upright. But every car seat is going to have a different way to visualize that, either a little indicator on the side, or it might have just a straight line, or they may have indicators that are in different positions, such as on the top of the base. So just read your manual and make sure you know where that indicator is and that you're using it properly.
Consult the manual on how to adjust your car seat if the correct recline angle cannot be achieved.
When you're installing a forward-facing car seat, you're able to install it using either the universal anchor system or the vehicle seat belt. However, there is a weight limit to the universal anchor system that's based on your vehicle. So you do want to be mindful if your child in your car seat have surpassed that weight limit. Go ahead and take your vehicle seat belt and pass it through the forward-facing belt path, which is this hole on the side of the car seat. So I'm gonna give myself some slack to work with and then pass it through the forward-facing belt path, making sure there's no twists anywhere in the webbing, and then clip it in to the seatbelt portion that seatbelt belongs to.
Check if the vehicle seatbelt needs to be locked to secure the car seat into the vehicle.
Then the last thing you're doing is locking the seatbelt by pulling all of the slack out and then slowly releasing it in. You'll see now that I'm unable to pull the seatbelt out any further. So I'm gonna pull that in and then tighten this belt up as much as I can without getting any twists anywhere into the seatbelt, including no twists underneath and through the belt path. You can do that by pushing on the car seat, or sometimes it helps to step into the vehicle, and you can place your knee or use your thigh to push the car seat into the vehicle and then pull up any excess slack. You want it to move less than an inch side to side, forward and back, testing at the belt path. And again, since we're using the forward-facing belt path, it's up a little bit higher.
If you're installing a forward-facing car seat, you will also need to attach the top tether strap located at the top of the car seat. You'll attach this toward the appropriate anchor point in the vehicle, which is often towards the rear of the vehicle.
When you're installing your top tether anchor, you'll want to check your vehicle manual to make sure that you're routing it through the headrest correctly and that you're attaching it to the proper anchor point. Some vehicles will say you're going through the headrest like this one, whereas others will say you're going around or even over the headrest. Once you know which way to route it, you'll find your anchor connector and you'll clip this tether point into that anchor. You'll hear a nice little clip. It's nice and secured in there. We can then go ahead and tighten it up. You want to make it tight enough we're not able to pinch up any slack. It's nice and secure, and that's going to hold the top of the car seat securely into the vehicle so it's not moving around.
If you're in the Toronto area, you can bring your car and your car seat to SickKids Hospital for a car seat education appointment. Click the link in the description below for more information.